Today is March 21st, Thursday. How much time for rapture? Tomorrow and Saturday, how much time for time turn back to possible 2009 or 2012? March 22nd, 23rd, 322323. Then Sunday is full moon. Apparently that's a eclipse, lunar eclipse, March 24th, 324. The 14th day of the first month in Elul calendar, the beginning of Passover, Jewish time for rapture, till Monday, March 25th, sorry. So far, extremely quiet, and I'm still waiting for the royal family to announce either one of the deaths first. They cannot announce both deaths at the same time, so which means they have 2 days in the near future to announce the deaths of Vampire Charles and Kate. Now I'd like to discuss Mount Hermon. Apparently Mount Hermon has 3 names. Mount Hermon was the gateway, as it were, between heaven and earth, and it became the center of both worship in Phoenicia. At the southwestern foot of Mount Hermon lies the ancient city of Dan. So the ancient city of Dan actually existed as early as Enoch time, which means the tribe of Dan didn't establish the city of Dan. It was way beyond, way before the Israelites' time. And Phoenicia actually was the descendants of Canaanites, which means the descendant of Ham. Of course, they established the center of Baal worship at the foot of Mount Hermon. That makes much sense. So the 3 names of Mount Hermon is Zion, Z-I-O-N, or the spelling S-I-Y-O-N. The second name is Syrian, S-I-R-I-O-N. The third one is Senir, S-E-N-I-R. Given that there's one of the names is Syrian, this gives so much background history or background origin of the fallen angels could be from Sirius, the tri-star system, Sirius ABC, which is where God, so-called gods from, and also they created the tradition of Zionism or Judaism that the day begins at sunset, because if you remember one of my videos, I discussed Sirius ABC tri-star system. They only can see twilight. They cannot see sunrise and sunset. 24/7 silver lining, twilight time. So that's why they establish the day begins at sunset. At the same time, some of the creatures, the monsters, are vampires. That is one of the reasons also. Deuteronomy 4:8, and then Joshua 11:17, First Chronicles 5:23, Psalm 29:6, Psalm 42:6, and Psalm 133:3, Deuteronomy 3:9 are the references of the three different names of Mount Hermon. Now I'd like to revisit tribe of Dan. They established different cities around the Black Sea area, which is Turkish, then expand to all the way. You can see the map here. So tribe of Dan and the descendants of Japheth, north, which is into Russia, Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Crimea, and then to the east, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and I believe a little bit of the India, west side of the India, north of China, which is the Mongol, Khazarian Empire. They are closely related to each other because they, of course, together worship the deities and Baal. Khazarian Empire in the 8th century, the kingdom converted to Judaism. Some cities, Zionism etched onto the sudden conversion of Khazarian to Judaism and the fact that the overwhelming majority of Jews in Europe descend from Khazar immigrants, which is the descendant of Japheth, and the original ginger hair, besides Satan, Lilith, and Judas. Figures as high as 90% are often quoted and may well be accurate. Notice that this writer also acknowledged that, but the contention that the Jews of Europe have no blood relation to the Israelites of biblical times because they descend from Khazarian. I don't know why there are so many people still believe that the piece of land in Middle East is not controlled by the Israelites. Okay. So you can see Japheth descendants going towards the West Europe to like they go horizontally, like from east to west, and then for the tribe of Dan is from Middle East to north of Europe, then going down to the southern side of the Europe, and then Ham. Right now, I will discuss Ham descendants. Phoenicians undoubtedly achieved their own cultural identities, and yet ethnically, they were all Canaanites, the same people who settled in farming villages in the region in the 8th millennium BC. So Ham's descendant from Canaanite to Europe, Western Europe. Early into the Iron Age, the Phoenicians established ports, warehouses, markets, and settlements all across the Mediterranean and up to the southern Black Sea to, West Europe. The scriptures that you can find in the Bible is Numbers 34, 1 to 12, Ezekiel 47, 13 to 20 is right above the kingdom of Israel in biblical time. So now we know all the human factors that follow Satan's, the human, um, I should say, the bloodlines, other than the 12 tribes. So tribe of Dan no longer include in the 12 tribes. So tribe of Dan and all the human descendants, bloodlines joining force with Satan, fallen angels, hybrids, Sophia descendants, Lilith descendants in Western Europe. So that's the melting pot there.